It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at DeAndre Hopkins. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, a bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game. But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be close to a first down, up to the 34.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Edwards now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
First down throw, Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They put Kelce in motion. One more time with Pacheco. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action now, Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Pistol here for Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, Now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass to the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good run there, finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelce.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Edwards. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. To throw is Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Again, zone read. It's Edwards. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, now Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he nearly got the first down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Herbert. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelce moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Junior Colson, a loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's Matt Araiza now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one knocked away and incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Going again, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. A short one caught by Kelce. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Right back to Kelce again. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Herbert to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Travis Etienne, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally on Monday Night Football, a good one. Bengals and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could have hoped for with both these teams in it
for the
to win
next
it.
30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Kelsey in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter.
Matt Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just got a little bit scary.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Gray is the motion man here. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's Edwards. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. This one's complete to Palmer. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run here with Edwards. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Edwards. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offense.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. And that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
First and 10 for Mahomes.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Gray is the motion man here. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins. They face second down and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Left side into the hands of Hopkins.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Gray is the motion man here. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. Second and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, They're able to stop him short of the first down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Herbert to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down. Herbert to the air again. That's into the hands of Dissly downfield. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. A handoff, and this is by Dell. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with Pacheco. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. Once again, it's Pacheco. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A handoff to Pacheco. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X, Victorious, as we say so long from Arrowhead.